Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. So North Texas's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about... She runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Sota. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down mark.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. The 30, inside the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Point after, not right through. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? And I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Mean Green.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So TCU's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is caught. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. Defense pursuit forced him out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass rush closing it. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The return is brought down at the 40. And the North Texas offense will take over.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Now it's second down here. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, North Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. TCU offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Caught quickly. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Just a small gain, making it 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff on a counter. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones that get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here. It works out perfect.
7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass. It's Soto. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Scanning the field. It's so tough. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the TCU offense takes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game,
it's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Linebacker shifting around now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. He's running out of time here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. To the air, it's Soto. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they blocked it. They scoop it up.
Well, you can see him fly off that right end towards the punter. He laid out and got a clean block.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
By this defense just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive when the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run sets up a critical third down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pressure is coming. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Soto. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Mean Green. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
In a playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A short completion at the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
It's an out route, the catch made.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. That sack sets up a second down and very long.
29 Philly.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Soto. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the running back takes the handoff.
The running back carry.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Of course, in the playoffs, it's